Welcome back on Kansas Sports Chatter. It's time for our next level talent and opportunity to talk with a former high school athlete from the state of Kansas that is now competing at a college or university in the state of Kansas. And our guest is going to be Yiibari Nwidadah, a member of the Washburn University women's basketball team and out of Olathe North High School. Yiibari, appreciate your time now going your senior year at Washburn, but go back to those high school days. Olathe North, what stands out to you about playing for North?
Um, I think just our growth each year, we definitely got tougher, and I think we were always a good team, but I feel like we really made our mark as the years went on.
Well, that experience for you, like, did you grow up like always wanting to get to that varsity level? What was like when you finally got to high school?
Well, I didn't really take basketball seriously until my freshman year, um, just like with my coaches and like my teammates who I was with. So, I mean, obviously the goal is to be the best that you can be. So getting to varsity was obviously a goal just because that is the best.
What clicked for you in your freshman year that you wanted to kind of take basketball more serious? Like, was there a turning point that you remember?
I think just a lot of people around me had a lot of belief in what I could do. They always told me I had a lot of potential. So I just really wanted to put the work in to just get better. So
Three state tournament appearances there at Olathe North while you were in high school. What was that like? Just always being kind of a constant at the state tournament.
it was always it was nice, but we were never satisfied because I think our first 2 years we lost in the first round, but we knew like our senior year we knew that we wanted to go further than the first round. So
What is that intensity like when you get to that state tournament?
well, the lights are obviously bright, just being in a different arena than what you're used to playing in. But I think the goal's still the main thing's still the main thing. Like you're out there to play a basketball game, out there to win. I think the only difference is like you're not guaranteed another game after that.
At what point in high school did you kind of realize, okay, hey, yeah, I'm pretty good at this basketball thing, and I have a chance to go on to play in college? Was there a point where you kind of where it clicked for you?
I'd probably say, well, my junior year was COVID, but kind of around then, I felt like I'd made a lot of huge steps in my skills and stuff. So I feel like I really could have taken it to the next level.
What was the recruiting process like for you, and how'd you decide on Washburn?
Well, I chose Washburn. It's an hour away from my house, so distance wasn't really a big thing for me. But just the community, that one really sold me, and they really care about being a student more than being an athlete. I think everyone talks about like, oh, you're always a student first, but I feel like at Washburn we really take that seriously. And with my goals, I want to go to med school. And in my academic meeting that I had with my now advisor, he gave me the stats for like other biology students who've gone to med school, and I really like those stats because I felt like they do a really good job at preparing people for their next step after college. And then I could I had gotten bored with the basketball real quick, so
What's that like trying to balance, like you talked about med school and just, focusing on your studies, but then also, this high level athlete as well. Like, what is that like balancing in the athletic side and the academic side?
it was definitely tough at first. I mean, you always have to make time or find time to like be in social settings and all those things, but really you just need to have your priorities straight. Like at the end of the day, you're in college to get your degree, so that should be as important as like the basketball. And you obviously want to get better at basketball too, so you need to make sure you're finding time with that within your schedule.
You just look at the growth that you've had on the basketball court while being in Ichabod. I mean, you go back to your freshman year, coming off the bench, 7 points, 6 rebounds a game. Sophomore year, you start starting, 12 points, 9 rebounds a game. Last year as a junior, 17 points, 8 rebounds per game. Now your senior year, like, can you attribute that growth to anything? Like, how have you been able to get better and better each and every year?
I think it's just obviously putting the work in, but Coach Russ has done a really good job in just developing me as a player. I mean, we kind of have this conversation as a freshman. I was kind of like a little out of control, a little all over the place. So just really honing in on like those little skills that will make my job and like my position a little bit easier on the catch, easier finishes. So
Through your first 3 years at Washburn, one career 3-point field goal attempt. Do you remember that shot? What was going through your head when you took that shot?
well, I'm pretty sure we were in Puerto Rico. It said I took it in Puerto Rico, but I don't think I took a three. Like I think it's just like a misstat,
Well, you
honestly.
better tell them to correct that because it's going to hurt your percentage.
Oh, it's okay. It's one
Would
shot.
you? I mean, do you have a green light? Like, can you take any other threes?
um, I mean, I that would probably hurt my percentage a little
Okay.
bit.
Playing in the MIAA. How much fun has that been? And some of your favorite moments of the MIAA?
It's so fun. Like you always hear about how the MIAA is like one of the toughest leagues in the country and all that stuff. And I feel like I can attest to that. You really will get anyone's best any night, regardless. Like if you're in the top of the league, the bottom of the league, and I think you can kind of see it in some games from last year, like people who were maybe at the bottom of the league upset some teams at the top of the league. So it's just really competitive, and I really do enjoy that.
What's your favorite road trip in the MIAA?
Oh, maybe like Northwest West. Those are quick ones,
Okay.
so we get to come back.
I like that. Hey, Yiibari, I appreciate the time.
Thank you so much.
That is Yiibari Nwidadah, a member of the Washburn University women's basketball team and out of Olathe North High School with our next level talents.